stop it. Stop eating my flowers. My cat will most likely be back there the whole time trying to eat my flowers, so I'm sorry. Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Hi friends. So today what we're going to be doing is just kind of a chit chat, get ready with me. I have some new makeup that I haven't really gotten to play with that much, and some new items that I haven't tried on camera. So I just want to kind of do that, and I think I want to do kind of a dramatic cut crease because I got some new lashes in, and yeah, we're just gonna have fun and just play with makeup today. So if you want to watch that, then keep on watching. If you'll hit subscribe and turn on the notification bells so you'll be notified when my new videos go live, I would appreciate it. Yeah, and if you guys have any suggestions that you want to see from me, then just leave them in the comments down below, and I will try to do my best to accommodate them. So we're just going to get into it. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and prime my eyes with the ABH eye primer. And we'll let that dry down a bit. Oh, sorry, my eyes itchy. We'll let that dry down a bit and go from there. I'm just gonna close the door because otherwise my cat will be there the entire time. So, yeah, what we're gonna do, I went ahead and put my primer on, so I'm gonna let that set down for a minute and we will kind of jump into our eye look. Can't really decide what I want to do today, but I have like quite a few palettes here that I haven't played with too much. I got this one, I bought this one from Colourpop. This is the Through My Eyes palette. From Colourpop X I Love Sarah Yee. And I kind of want to do something with like this green maybe, or just like a neutral look. I got this for Christmas. This is the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette from my sister-in-law. So I've only used this like once. I have the Sweet Talk palette, which I've used actually like quite a bit since I've gotten it, from Colourpop as well. I also have the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette that I've used like once or twice maybe. I just feel like I was getting into this rut where I was just buying instead of like using what I have. And this year I plan on trying to use up my products that I have and stop falling for every single launch, because like, as you can tell, I have a ton of color options here with the makeup that just the 3 palettes I just showed you guys. So I'm not going to worry about that this year. I also have this really pretty shadow from Colourpop called Here We Go Again. And it's like a gold shadow. So I might use that too. Okay, so this has the names on the back of them from the Too Faced palette, so I'm going to go ahead and start in this palette, and I'm going to take this shadow here, which is called Vanilla Extra. Yeah, Vanilla Extra. And I'm going to pick that up on my M441 brush, if I can find it. And I'm just basically going to use this to set the primer that we put down, and I'm going to bring that all the way up to my brow bone. Just not too worried about being too careful with it because it's pretty much the same shade as my skin tone, so it doesn't really matter that much. This shadow right here is called Buttered Rum, so I'm going to go in with that, and I think I'm just going to pick it up on this same brush. This is the M441. I've had this for like 2 months sitting in my collection and haven't had time to play with it, so I want to play with it. I got some new lashes, like I said, and I got a few new things here to try. Nothing crazy. Okay. Next, I'm going to pick up this Bottoms Up shade. Yeah. Bottoms Up. This light brown, cool brown shade. And I'm going to pick that up on my M443 brush. Yep. And I'm just going to start working that lower into the crease, just to give us a better dimension. When I'm filming this, I have a 3-day weekend, so I'm excited about that. Get some housework done, get some rest. Yesterday, in the time that I'm filming this, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I had some of the worst, like, hay fever I've ever had. I could not stop sneezing for like 5 hours. So I came home early from work and took like a Benadryl and went to bed. Slept for like 4 hours. Woke up, kept sneezing. Went to bed all night. And finally feel like I'm still getting congested, but I feel a little bit better today, so hopefully that's on the up and up. I'm just gonna go back in with that buttered rum shade, the yellow, and just go over the top of that and just make sure everything is kind of blended together. And this is the M441 brush again. I'm gonna go in with this dark shadow, but I want, oh, here it is. This is the M506 brush, and I'm gonna go in with this dark, like, burnt red, Cinnamon. It's called Cinnamon, and it's S-I-N-amon, cinnamon. Love that. And that's this shadow right here, and I'm gonna pick this up on the M506 brush that I have. Just a little guy. A little more precision, and I'm going to work that right in here. And I'm going to kind of start working it out a little bit. I'm not too worried about being precise with like the bottom part of the line, because I can cut that out with concealer. So just really building this up right now. No, you can lay down. You're being a brat. I'm just gonna pick up that M441 brush and just give it a quick clean and just start blending out the edge there. I went and got my nails done this week and went back to like coffin shape, and they're like a nice nude color. They're so cute. I feel like so. Yes, these are my nails. How you doing? Hi. Hi. Does anybody else watch Stranger Things? I got a sneak peek of season 4, and spoiler alert, what's his face isn't dead. I can't remember what his name is. That was a horrible spoiler, but I can't remember what his name is. The sheriff guy? Starts with an H. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. I know everybody at home is gonna be screaming his name, but yeah, they released a spoiler today and he is not dead, which I didn't think he was, but feels good to have that confirmed, you know? I also started watching Sherlock, the BBC version from Britain, with Benedict Cumberbatch. Is that how you pronounce his name? It looks like Cumberbatch, but I don't think that's how it's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever. But I started watching that, and you guys, what have I been waiting for? I don't know. I started watching it the other day on lunch at work, and yeah, I love Sherlock. I don't know why I haven't been watching it. I love like the Robert Downey Jr. versions with shoot, what's that guy's name? I can't think of any names today, you guys. But the guy that plays Watson in the movies, I love those two. And I love the movies. And then, yeah. Started watching the British version. And so far so good. And interesting and funny. And yeah, I guess I hadn't watched it because like I didn't want to be disappointed by the Sherlock that I already love, you know? Like, what if I start watching it and it's not as good? But I don't know why I was worried about that. Okay, so we're just gonna cut the crease like that. This is just the ABH primer, and I'm just gonna do the same to the other eye, and we'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this Here We Go Again Super Shock Shadow from Colourpop, and I'm gonna apply that to where I cut the crease using this brush I couldn't find a minute ago. This is the Colourpop E4 brush. Might be easier with my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put down a glitter glue because I think that'll help this stick better. Maybe a little more opaque. looks better. So I just used the glitter glue to help that stick a little bit better. Which you don't have to do. I just wanted it to be like a little more pow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so for primer today, we're gonna go in with, this is the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. And it comes in, it's like, you can see it's kind of just gelatinous, so not really sure how much of this to use. So I'm gonna start with this amount. So this claims to extend the wear of makeup, blurs the appearance of pores, non-sticky lightweight feel, skin feels refreshed, and blends seamlessly. It's infused with aloe and cucumber and preps your complexion for a fresh start. I think it did minimize my pores a bit though. Got glitter on me. Yeah, I think it definitely minimized my pores. I wouldn't say it's not sticky though, because it's jelly, but okay. What do I do? And then I got, I don't know where my box went for it, but, oh, there we go. I got, I've tried this once, but I want to try it again. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Powder Sponge for powder makeup. And it's like a foam kind of micro fuzz, whatever. It's supposed to be for setting, bronzer, highlight, and blush powders for a flawless finish. So the first time I used this, I tried to use it as for liquid, so it didn't really work for that. So I'm gonna try it for powder today. But first we're gonna go in with, I don't think I've talked about it too much, so we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I just picked that up. I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced setting spray too first. The Hangover RX 3-in-1 spray. I pretty much always double prime. Put my primer on and then I put that over the top of it. Regardless of what foundation I'm using. I like combination of it, so with other primers. So yeah, I can't remember if you guys have seen this on my channel yet. I don't think you have, but I might have a video like that's uploaded but waiting to post that has it in it. But this is the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation in shade Snow. And you guys already know I love the concealer from this line, so I picked up the foundation. They finally had my shade. If you didn't hear the whole fiasco about them not having my shade, I have it in a video quite a while back. But basically, I bought this foundation back in May, I think, of last year. And when I got home, the foundation that was in the box, so I was shade matched to shade Snow, but the foundation, I'm just covering my red spot. The foundation that was in the box for shade Snow was actually Ivory, and it was about 4 shades too dark. So I took it back, and they didn't have the shade anymore, or like in stock. And so I've been looking for quite a while, and they didn't have it for the longest time. I mean, I could have ordered it online, but I had other foundations, so it was fine. And now I'm finally getting to try it months and months later. I don't have my full thoughts on it yet. I'm still kind of playing around with it and trying it out. I like the coverage and all of that. It's just, it might be a little too dry for me. But I haven't really sat down to like fully play with it. I've just like put it on and worn it and gone out about my day, and haven't really like checked back in to see what the deal is, if that makes sense. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the, you guessed it, Too Faced Born This Way concealer, the multi-use sculpting concealer in shade Swan. And I'm going to keep it kind of closer in here versus like bringing it out, because I don't want to ruin my wing I got going on there. Right away, I'm not super loving that primer, because I've like I said, I've worn this foundation, so I know how it looks on me. I'm not super loving that primer because it looks really heavy, especially like right in this area. It looks like heavy and dry at the same time. And like my smile lines are already creasing and I just put my foundation on. Not cool. I'm gonna go kind of backwards today, and I'm gonna go in with my highlight. This is Flexitarian, the Super Shock Cheek Shadow, or Super Shock Cheek highlight, and I'm just putting that on with my finger. This works better over other cream products, so that's why I'm putting it on now before I put my powder on. I'm going to also take this in the inner corner and brow bone. But to do that, I'm going to use my brush I always use and can never find. Okay, here it is. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my powder. Just set my under eyes. And my smile lines. And I'm going to use that, the sponge. I'm going to go ahead and try to use that for blush. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonia and Risque. I don't know, do I just tap into it? I don't think I'll be switching to that anytime soon for other things other than maybe like powder under my eyes. I do think it looks really nice under my eyes where I set it. But like as far as applying other powder products with it, no. Not gonna be doing that. Okay, for brows, I'm gonna go in with my my Colourpop pencil, which is pretty new to me. This is in shade dark brown. I think I've used it here on my channel before, but it's something besides my ABH one I've used for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. This one's a pretty good brow pencil. It's a bit more waxy than the ABH one, but I don't know, like I have days where I prefer this one than the ABH one. I don't know. That's gonna sound weird, I know. For mascara today, we're going to be trying the NARS Climax mascara. It's got a fat ass wand on it. I honestly am a bit underwhelmed by this mascara already. I've been using the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is like $5 and looks way better, and the wand is easier to use because it's smaller. Versus this giant ass thing I stabbed myself with already. It's just not very functional. So yeah, I might take that one back. Cause for the lower lash line, let's see. What do we want to do? I'm gonna go in with, I think, Buttered Rum. That's this yellow shade right here. And start buffing that on my under eye with our M506 brush. Okay, I'm gonna take that Cinnamon shade and just go over that with an even smaller brush. I think using this is the M213. Okay, for lashes today, we got some new babies. So these ones you guys have actually seen on my channel before. These are Style Sagittarius from Lashes and Fashion. But they got the new. Okay, you already know those are some of my faves. We got these guys. These are Kathleen. I think these ones are Rose and these ones are Style Ruby. But I'll let you know on the screen if I got this backwards. So I think these are Style Rose. Yeah, these are Style Rose. And these are Style Ruby. No, these are Style Delilah. Sorry. I can see on the back now. Yeah, these are Style Delilah. Sorry. They do have a Style Ruby too, that are like the 25mm. I think, oh my god, these are gonna be huge. I'm gonna go in with Style Rose. You can use your code Lindsay15 to save 15% off all orders. They also do like fashion jewelry and such as well. These are cute though. And I love their little bags. huge. For lips today, I'm going to go in with Scorpio Moon from Colourpop. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with Wetnwild's Cedar Later gloss. I probably need bottom mascara too, don't I? I'm a mess. Okay. Put that on. I'm just going to go in with the Essence mascara because I already told you I didn't like the NARS one, so no point in me keep using it. Okay, so this is it for the finished look. Hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. I feel like it's been a while since I've kind of done a fun eye like this, and these lashes are insane. I look like an insane person, but I kind of am loving them. Does that make me a bad person? I can scratch my eyebrows with them if I do this. I feel kind of like Yzma, like from The Emperor's New Groove. You know what I'm saying? She's like... So anyways, this is the finished look using the Hot Buttered Rum palette and some lashes from Lashes in Fashion in style Rose. Again, you can use code Lindsay15 to save if you'd like to. Obviously, that's not a requirement. I'm never going to force anybody to use anything I have. So, yeah, so this is the finished look using that and some new makeup and using some old favorites. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I appreciate it. If you guys will subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends!